Hello, ghost hunters! What is coming to Phasmophobia in 2022? Let's take a look at what developers have planned for the game. Right around Christmas, developers released this image, and from what I can tell, the first part of this is already in progress. If you play Phasmophobia in VR, then this is probably exciting news for you. My own experience in Phasmophobia VR has certainly confirmed that the game feels a bit clunky. I have always loved that the game allows VR and non-VR players to complete hunts together, but there are certain issues that definitely need to be ironed out. It also appears that the sound sensor is finally getting its update this year. All of the equipment received shiny new skins and updated functionality last year, but the sound sensor did not. This item has been quietly collecting dust on the shelf for a long time now, so it will be interesting to see what developers have in mind for making this item useful. I would love to see sound sensors transmitting sounds from within the location to the van outside. How would you like to see the sound sensor work? Let me know in the comments. Another major change coming to the game in 2022 is the custom game options. We currently have Nightmare, Professional, Intermediate, and Amateur difficulties, but it looks like the developer has plans to allow players to customize their experience by choosing your own options, such as how much evidence you can receive from the ghost, how often the ghost interacts with players, weather, sanity pill effectiveness, flashlights or no flashlights, how long hunts last for, and many more possible options. I personally am holding out hope that the developer lets us choose our cursed possessions or lets us choose to have all cursed possessions in one hunt. Maybe we'll have hiding spots or maybe no hiding spots. Maybe players will start out with low sanity. Maybe we can have more than one ghost in our location. I'm excited to see what will be available when this comes out. Another interesting thing on this roadmap is the upgradable equipment. If you have played Forewarned, this particular bit of the roadmap reminds me of that game. In Forewarned, players purchase equipment only one time. If you die, you do not lose the equipment. As players earn gold in the game, they are able to upgrade their equipment. For example, the first flashlight is quite dim, but as you upgrade it, it becomes brighter. It appears that this is something that developers are looking at adding to Phasmophobia. I would imagine we will still lose equipment on death, but being able to upgrade your flashlight to a strong flashlight, and then to a power flashlight, and then to a flashlight you can wear on your head, and so on, would definitely give players something to spend their in-game money on. I, for one, personally liked that in Forewarned, I was able to upgrade my camera from taking only 3 shots to 5 shots to 7 shots and so on, and that would be a nice addition to Phasmophobia as well. This brings me to another thing on the roadmap that I am not certain that I like. This is the level wipe with new leveling system. While I do agree that a new way to level is indeed needed, I am not certain that I want a level wipe. I know some players have already decided to do this on their own, but some of us have not. In the process of testing things out for my videos, I spend a lot of time dying and buying flashlights, and sometimes other equipment as well. Starting over from scratch seems like a lot of work for players who have already put a lot of time and work into amassing a small fortune so they can afford deaths and lost equipment. I will hold off on passing judgment till we get to this bridge though, as developers may take this into consideration and wipe levels without the corresponding money. Or maybe they will give players who have hundreds or thousands of levels something in exchange for those levels to show off their veteran status. Either way, leveling may become more interesting in the coming year. And finally, developers have plans for lots of new things. New player models, new equipment, new objectives, new challenges. I'm not certain what all the developer has planned, but I will say that night vision goggles and the SLS camera have been on the docket for quite a long time. So we may actually see these items added to the game this year. A refresh of the objectives and challenges would be nice as well. Quite a few players skip some of the challenges as they're either too difficult or just not fun. As for the daily challenges, I would guess that many of us have forgotten that those even existed, and likely do not complete them at all. Overall, it looks like the developers have some big plans for the game this year. Sadly, I do not see any plans for new maps, but I'm holding out hope that we will get a few of those this year as well. There's also no confirmation about any part of the Horror 2.0 update, but I think we very well may see some of that this year as well. If we are getting new player models, why not new ghost models? What are you most excited for? What are you hoping will come to the game that was not mentioned in this video? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, happy hunting.